teachers at the new school. We have a new school. No more La Universidad. It's going to be near Harmon Hall. I don't know if you know Colegio Francia or whatever that place is. It's going to be that near that place. Okay? And I will give you more information on that later. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go to the meeting. But I will give you information whenever I receive it. All right? But we didn't have homework. I just told the kids to watch a movie or listen to some music. And I know they did it because they are good people and they listen to their teacher. So today we're just going to begin with lesson A. All right? It's an easy lesson. Easy lesson. Today, September 3rd. Oh my God. September 3rd, 2020. Our objective is to talk about our career plans. And this is always a good lesson to talk about your career plans because, well, for people like Jackie, you know, they're still in school and stuff, you know, they can think about what they want to do. And then Andres and Yasmin, you know, you guys already finished college and university. So, you know, what's next? What's next? I know you're not comfortable. I know you have bigger plans. So, you know, this is a good topic. You know, I know that Yasmin, one day you told me, I don't like to talk about my goals. I don't like to talk about this. And that's okay. But maybe in English, if you know how to do that, maybe in the future you can talk about it with your American boyfriend. All right, so we are on page 118. All right, please open up your student books to that page. And you know, just before we even begin, like, in your opinion, what is the best way to go about choosing a career? Or basically, you know, what is the best way to think about and choose a career? I've had some students in the past that told me, um, you know, you could talk to a career counselor. You know, there are some people who, you know, dedicate their lives to helping other people find a good career. What do you think, Andres?
About
What is the best way to think about and choose a career? Like, imagine you are Jackie, you know, and you don't know what career you want to major in.
me, I will, or I'll say here that is 50% and 50%. 50% is what do you like, and the other 50% is um, what it's more what convenient, or what's the word?
Convenient. Okay.
Convenient.
Yeah. So basically, you could choose a career
Should be 50% and 50%.
based on 50% what you like, 50% what is more convenient. Okay, sounds good. And you, Yasmin, what do you think is like a good option about that?
Um, she must consider that what what are the needs in the world.
Okay,
Um, Maybe she makes a test vocational after the career.
okay, very good. Um, you could take a career test, right? And you know that's easy. These days it's very easy because you can go to Google career test and a lot of options will appear on the screen. I remember when I was 17 years old in my school, um, it was one of the best schools in the city. It was like the top three schools. And, you know, over there in the United States, it's not like here in Mexico. You know, here in Mexico, there are a lot of private schools, a lot. In the United States, there are not many private schools, maybe one or two in every city. But it's different over there because, you know, over there, the education is really, really good, supposedly. So I went to one of the top three schools and they did some really interesting things. One day, to all of the children who were in the second last year, you know, when you're 16, 17 years old, they said, hey, everybody, out of your class. We were like, what? Why? They said, we're going to the auditorium. The auditorium is the big room where all the students go to watch, I don't know, a show or something, some event. And we went there and we're like, why are we here? And they had different people. They had different people and you know, different sections for different careers. They had a section for doctors, you know, the medicine section. They had a section for accountants, the financial section. Um, they had construction section, you know, teaching, you know, education. They had different sections, and they said, "Okay, guys, you have 1 hour. Walk and look at the careers that you think are interesting, and you know you don't need to make a promise or anything. Just go and talk to them and ask them for more information, and maybe you will like their answer." And I thought that was a really interesting dynamic activity. You know, you bring doctors, teachers, and different different types of careers and people, and you can talk to them, and they will give you information, right? And for a lot of people, that was perfect, you know, because some people were like, I want to be a doctor, but I don't know. I also want to be a lawyer because I want to fight in the courtroom. So they had the opportunity to talk to a lawyer and talk to a doctor and, you know, compare experiences and talk about the good things and the bad things. And, you know, for a lot of people, that was a really good thing to do. But that thing, it was like, I don't know. At that day, it really made me think like, wow, I need to choose a career. So I went to my house and I put career test, and I took a career test, and they said that the best thing for me is to be a civil engineer. And I was like, yes, that's perfect because I love construction, I love math, and things like that. So my next question, Yasmin, is psychology your passion? Is it your passion? And how long has it been your passion?
It's a hard question. That's a hard question.
So, it's not your passion.
It's not my passion.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I did not expect that answer. Wow. So, what do you think, Yasmin? Are you just going to be a psychologist forever, or why did you choose psychology?
I enjoy psychology, but actually, we don't find or don't find a good job for psychologists in Mexico.
It's difficult, right?
Some people don't believe in psychologists. I don't know. I enjoy the psychologists. When I was high school, I admire my psychology because she has a good idea. I admire my psychology, and she was my inspiration for to be a psychologist.
Wow. Yeah, it's interesting.
But I don't have job. And actually, it was I am decepcionada.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Ah, man. But Yasmin, look, this is an idea. You could start like an Instagram page or a Facebook page, and where you can record yourself giving tips, like psychology tips, like what do you do when you are sad, what do you do when you are angry, when you feel jealous, or maybe explain why people are jealous or why people are depressed, the different causes, and you explain these things on Facebook and Instagram, and people watch you because honestly, there are a lot of people who have problems mentally, but like you said, society in Mexico specifically, they have this idea that no, psychologist is like, you know.
I prefer the bar.
Yes. So it's like if people can see this, I think they will be like, okay, this is a good idea. Maybe I do need a psychologist. And honestly, everybody needs a psychologist. Everybody. Not, maybe you don't have like a big problem like depression or anxiety, but it's nice to have a person who is like, who can listen to you carefully and can talk to you correctly. And I don't know, it's always good to, give all of your problems to somebody and they give you solutions and they talk to you nicely. They don't judge you, or maybe they judge you, but they don't say anything. So I don't know, maybe you can start a Facebook and Instagram page and promote.
And
Maybe
who
one
pay
day, huh? What'd you say?
who pay for my tips?
No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You need to give tips for free. You know,
Yeah, I made something like that, but we have a lot of people that don't interested in the publicaciones. How do you say?
um, social networking sites.
And I'm not famous teacher. I have only 100 friends in Facebook.
But that doesn't matter. That
Except
doesn't matter. Look, yes, you can pay for promotion. You can pay for promotion. It works. It works. It will help you, and you can choose the people that you want to promote to. Like, for example, if I make a video, things to do when you feel an anxiety attack. You make a video, and you can, and Facebook asks you, ¿a quién le quieres promocionar? A hombres, mujeres, qué edades, intereses. You can choose people with anxiety. Maybe women, because women suffer more with those type of problems. And people are going to see it. Some people will like it. Some people won't like it. But people will see it. But it costs you money, of course. But it's not that expensive. Maybe $120, 120 pesos, and a few people will see it. But that's just an option, you know.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your tips.
No problem, Yasmin. Andres, are you happy with your career?
With my career, yes, I'm happy, but I need more preparation. I I think that the old careers you need to what do you say, update.
Yeah, update.
You need to update every day because there are every day there are new things and more in my career is with with technology, so every day there are new things.
That's good. Yeah, but the good thing about your career, Andres, is that in 20 years you will need engineers. You will always need engineers. You know, people
Yeah.
like me, I'm worried because maybe in the future you're not going to need a teacher, man. In 10 years, you're going to get a chip and put it right here, and you will learn everything.
Man, but this chip we need pedagogia. We it need different thing that an engineer doesn't have. Never, man. Because the engineer, the major part, yes, is the
The most important part.
most important part. There, we are like um, we are not um, uh, what do you say, sociables or
Sociable.
yeah, sociables. So we need the people that have or that the people that knows how speak, how learn, how teach. So I think that in the future, of course, the technology will need other careers, psychologist, teacher, but the way to teach will be different. Absolutely.
I think, man. I feel like maybe not in Mexico. Mexico is always late. Mexico is always late to the party. But they're gonna have a chip, man, and they're gonna put it in your head, and they're going to you know, have a computer, you connect the chip to the computer and put Spanish. And you take the chip, put it in your head, and you learn Spanish. And maybe French. You connect to the computer, and you smack it on your head, and boom, you know French. I believe that will happen soon, man. It's
Man, we
happening. It's
like
happening right now.
like the Chinese people when arrive here in Acapulco, before the pandemic, a group of Chinese arrived to Acapulco in the airport, and the old people have their cell phone in the hand with Google, with Google, with Google,
Yes.
man, with Google translator. So
Yes.
it was incredible, man, because they are old people with new cell phone like
I saw.
iPhone or
Yeah. I saw them, man, and I think that's so cool. Like, if they don't understand a word, they take a picture and it shows them on the screen. I was like, whoa, these guys are advanced. These guys they don't need teachers. They don't need anything because technology makes it easy. So, me, I love teaching, but in like 5 years, I'm going to find something else, man. I don't know, because I don't think that teaching will be. I don't think that teaching will be a good job in the future. I don't think so. Not because of technology. It's a good thing. I love technology. Maybe I need to learn how to make chips or something. Maybe a computer engineer with a specialty in bionic technology. I don't know.
man. But we only we can only do the code or the what do you say, what the device, but the other thing is the people that need to think what will thing we need to put in the device, in a new device. Do you
Yeah, that's
understand?
true. Yeah. So you're not creating it. You're just
we,
um,
we only do that.
playing with it.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. All right. So Jackie and Ismael, I know your parents and family members and teachers probably ask you this question all the time, but I want to know too. And if you don't know, just say, I don't know. Um, what career would you like to major in? Jackie, Ismael?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. And Ismael?
Really? I don't know. I think an architect, but sometimes I see in biotechnology or something like that.
Wow, I can see you doing both things now because you are very artistic and you're good with technology. All right, that's good. Don't worry. If you don't know, don't worry. At that age, nobody knows. All right. So we're on Unit 12. We're talking about careers. In Unit 12, you learn how to. Yasmin, can you read what it says right here?
Barrios. In, introduce information, all,
Yes, please.
everything. Introduce information with what clauses are not known. phrases as subject. Use the future continuous and future perfect to talk about the future. Talk about planning a career and different jobs people do. Introduce what you say with expression like the best part was. Say I don't know if to introduce ideas and involve other people in your conversation.
Thank you, Yasmin. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, but today we're going to work with what clauses and long noun phrases. Go to the next page, page 119. So in the beginning, I asked you this question. I asked you, what's the best way to go about choosing a career? To go about just means to think and to do. Think about it, and then you act on it. What's the best way to go about choosing a career? So I want you to listen to these students, and while you listen to these students, they're going to say some different, suggestions for choosing a career. Listen to them and think, which idea do you like, or which idea is the best? Here we go.
Page 118, Unit 12, Careers. Lesson A, Finding a Career. 1. Getting started. A. Listen. What ideas do these students suggest for choosing a career? Which are the best ideas?
What's the best way to go about choosing a career? Laura.
I think the first thing to do is to decide on an area you're interested in, and then do some research to find out what jobs you can do in that area. I mean, what I do first is talk to people and find out what jobs they do, and maybe find out more on the internet. The main thing you need is lots of information.
Jacob.
Yeah, for sure. What you should do is think about what you really enjoy doing with your time, and then see if you can make a career out of it. The good thing about that is you end up with a job you love. I guess what I'm saying is that you need to choose a career you'll really like.
Jason.
Right. And one thing I would do is see a career counselor and take one of those personality tests to find out what your strengths and weaknesses are. And then the career counselors, well, what they do is tell you what kinds of jobs you'd be good at.
Jenny.
Another thing you can do is apply for an internship with a company. The advantage of that is that you get some work experience while you're still in school. What a friend of mine did was interesting. What she did was call up a bunch of companies and offer to work for free on her vacations. She got some great experience that way.
So go ahead and read it for 1 minute and answer this question. Which idea do you think is the best? Jason's idea, Laura's idea, Jenny's idea, Jacob's idea? And then tell me why. Okay, go ahead, take 1 minute and read it. whenever you have an answer, please share it with the class.
Share with the what? Who?
Share it with us, with the class.
I think the Laura is the best idea.
Why?
She recommended research to find out what jobs you should interest in.
Sorry, I can understand. The answer is for what?
For this,
I can choose. I choose the person, but okay, yeah, I have. Sorry,
yes, you interrupted Yasmin.
sorry, Jasmine.
No, no, sorry.
Sorry.
All right, Yasmin. So,
Because she recommended to that you decide for area that you are interested
interested in.
in, then or after you research to find out what job you can do in that area. You maybe you have more options in,
Yes.
and you can research information on internet.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Yasmin. I like Laura's too, because it's cool. If you want to be a cartoon artist, that's cool. But what if you never find a job? What if you never find a job as a cartoon artist? What are you gonna do? Start your business? But what if you don't know about business? So it's important to see different jobs in your area and things like that. Andres, what about you, man?
And about my best idea,
Not yours, these people.
yes, but what the best idea that I think?
Mm-hmm.
I think that Laura and Jenny, in my experience, both are the best idea.
Okay, okay. Nice.
Why
Why?
is the best idea?
Why?
Thank you. Yeah, Andres, why, man?
Oh, because in my experience, um, Laura said a good thing because you need a lot of information about the career, and you can look information, the old information about the jobs, about the companies. And Jenny, because in my experience, if you have the opportunity in the high school, for example, I had the opportunity that I did my service, like a service in a company, and helped me a lot, because I can, before that I that I choose my career, I had the opportunity that I practiced uh, in a company, so that's a good thing, I think.
Very good. Thank you, Andres. What about you, Jacqueline?
Jacob's idea. I think you really need to love your career or your job because you have the same chances of failing if you love or if you don't love your career. So you have to be happy.
I like how you said that. You said it very nicely. That's true. It's so cool that it's so cool if you can make money and be happy. You know, sometimes people don't like their jobs, but they have money. Or sometimes people don't have money, but they love their job. But if you can have money and love your job, wow, you have a good life. And how about you, Mr. Carranza? What do you think?
For me, the best idea is of Laura because, for example, I sing. I prefer choose an option that I'm interested in this. That and when I'm interested in an area, I can choose in less options.
Right. Okay, nice. So I see that everybody likes Laura. That's good. That's good. And also Jacob. Jacob and Laura have the best ideas. All right. Right now, I want you to get ready for this next one. For this next exercise. Exercise B. How did the students actually make these points? How did the students actually make these points?
Discuss.
No. Like, look at number one, Laura. First, you need to decide on an area you're interested in. First, you need to decide on an area you're interested in. Okay? First, you need to decide on an area you're interested in. How did Laura say that specifically? What sentence did she say that in?
I don't understand. Mm.
Okay, well, here we go. We have this. How did she say this in the conversation?
The first paragraph,
What did she say?
I think the best that the first thing to do is to decide if you are interested.
I think the first thing to do is to decide on an area you're interested in. That's exactly how she said it. Okay? Please finish 2, 3, and 4 by yourself. Finished, you're taking very long. So let's begin. Number 2, Yasmin, what do you have?
I guess what I'm saying is that you need to choose a career.
You really like, right? And my friend Jason, Ismael.
Me? Okay. I would do is see a car consistent.
Yes, but you forgot one thing. One thing I would do is see a career counselor. Sorry for saying counselor, like that's a weird word for me. Anyways, number 4, Jackie.
What a friend of mine did was interesting.
What a friend of mine did was
Interesting. What she did was call up a bunch of companies.
all right. Teacher, what is a bunch of? Well, a bunch of is a synonym for a lot. She called up a lot of companies. She called up a bunch of companies. It's a colloquial word. Okay, it's a colloquial word. So yes, keep that in mind. A bunch of, a lot. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Good job. Good job. Let's go to the next page. We're just going to look at the grammar chart. That's all we're going to do. All right. So, you know, I've given this lesson like 10 times, and it's really an easy lesson, but only if I explain it in Spanish. All right. So I'm going to explain it in Spanish. All right. So change your chip. Change your chip to Spanish. So change your chip. All right. Bueno, en español puedes decir, me gustan los gancitos. O sea, lo que yo digo. Me gustan los gancitos. Pero es una oración muy básica y no tiene como, no tiene nada de pasión, no se escucha interesante. Aunque los gancitos sean interesantes, no se escucha interesante. Okay, me gustan los gancitos. Pero yo puedo hacer que esta oración se escuche un poco más fuerte. Si le agrego algunas cosas, cambia otras cosas. So, en vez de decir me gustan los gansitos, puede decir algo que me gusta son los gansitos. Y eso se escucha más formal, como con más pasión, ¿no? Me gustan los gansitos. Oh, algo que me gusta son los gansitos. You know, y así se escucha más fuerte. Y deja saber a la otra persona que lo que estás diciendo es información importante. Si le dices a alguien, me gustan los gansitos, ok, güey. Pero si le dices, algo que me gusta son los gansitos. Oh, wow. Me quiere comprar unos. No dicen eso. Pero se escucha más interesante, más importante, más fuerte. Y eso es lo que vamos a hacer hoy. All right. Now change your chip to English. All right, so the same thing. I can say, I like gansitos. I like gansitos. But that's so boring. So you can say, what I like are gansitos. Or something that I like are gansitos. And what is the difference? Bueno, lo que me gusta son gansitos. What I like are gansitos. Algo que me gusta son los gansitos. Something that I like are gansitos. All right? And it sounds more important. It sounds more interesting. Okay? Y no sé cómo se le dicen esas cosas en español, porque no soy maestro de español. But in English, you say, what clauses? What clause es una oración que empieza con what? Es raro porque normalmente las preguntas empiezan con what, pero estas son oraciones que empiezan con what. What clauses? And long noun phrases as subjects. And I know you're like, teacher, what is a long noun phrase? Don't worry, children. This is an easy explanation. A long noun phrase. Okay, so first, you should know what a noun is. I tell you this all the time. It's a person, a place, or a thing. So a person can be the doctor. And this is a noun, right? It's a noun. It's just one person, the doctor. A noun phrase is a noun plus information describing that noun. So I can say the doctor, but that's too basic. I can say instead, the beautiful doctor that lives next door. El doctor hermoso, o la doctora hermosa que vive al lado de mí. The beautiful doctor that lives next door. No es una oración, simplemente es un sustantivo, a subject, a subject. So I can say the doctor is nice, or the beautiful doctor that lives next door is nice. The beautiful doctor that lives next door is nice. And what is my subject? Well, in this sentence, it is the doctor. And in this sentence, the doctor that lives next door. Yes. Don't look confused because you do this in your language too. You do this in Spanish all the time. Okay. El vecino. El vecino que siempre anda fumando marihuana. El vecino que siempre anda con la música fuerte. You know, that is a noun phrase. I don't know how you say noun phrase in Spanish, but I think it is, I don't know, frase sustantiva. I don't know. But that is how you do it. Now, why are we doing this? Well, long noun phrases, they are formal. They are formal and they make you sound more educated, right? The more details you can give about anything, the more you know, and the more you can express. And if you can express yourself really well, then you're going to sound smart. You're going to sound formal. The doctor is nice. That's level 1. The beautiful doctor that lives next door is nice. That is level 4. All right? That is level 4. And that is a difference. You know, we're just going one level higher. One level higher. So right now, let's practice our muscle memory. Turn on your microphones, please. We're about to do a repeating activity. Microphones. All right, repeat after me. What you need is lots of information.
What you need is lots of information.
Everybody, what you need is lots of information.
What you need is lots
Lots
of information.
What my friend did was interesting.
What my
What
friend
my
did
friend
was
did was
interesting.
interesting.
What I would do is talk to people.
What I would do
What I
is
would
talk to
do is
people.
talk to people.
What I'm saying is that you need to choose a career you really like.
What I'm
What I'm
What I'm
saying
saying
is
is that
that
you
saying
you
is
need
need
that
to
you
to
choose
need
a
choose
to
a
career
choose
you
a
career
really
you
career
like.
like.
you really like.
Is, was, is. That is the verb to be. With these long noun phrases and what clauses, we always use the verb to be. Okay? Usually, it is singular, is or was. Is for the present or the future, and was for the past. Okay? Let's go to the long noun phrases. Repeat. The main thing you need is information.
The main thing you need is information.
Very good, very good. Again, something my friend did was interesting.
Something my
Something
It
my
was
friend did
interesting.
was interesting.
The best thing to do is to talk to people.
The best
The
thing to
The
do
best
is
thing to
talk
do
to
is
people.
talk to people.
All right? And the good thing about that is that you end up with a job you love.
The good thing
The good
about
thing
that is
about
that
that
you
is that
have a
you
job to be like
have
for
to
a
do a
job
lot.
you love.
All right. Get a piece of paper. That is an ant. All right. But I'm going to give you some sentences. Remember, with these long noun phrases, you can use the what clause plus the verb to be plus a noun, verb, adjective, or clause. Right, that is the formula, literally. Literally. And you can also use the same formula with a long noun phrase. After the long noun phrase, you need to use the verb to be, and then maybe a noun, a verb, or something like that. So I'm going to give you some examples. Okay, we have enough time for one thing. All right. Can you see this? No, you can't. I want you to make 2 sentences. And starting like this, what I love about Acapulco and one thing I don't like. Okay? I am going to take the first answer because I already know, oh, I love the beaches. No, you cannot say that. That is my answer. What I love about Acapulco is the beaches, right? 2, one thing I don't like is the heat. The heat. So please write your sentences. Begin with this and don't copy my idea. You have 2 minutes. Well, could you share your sentences, please, Ismael?
What I love about Mexico is the culture. One thing I don't like is the crime.
Okay, nice. Change Acapulco for Mexico. That's perfect. And I love your examples. I agree. Culture is nice. The crime is not. Miss Chan, are you ready?
No.
Okay. Andres, Yasmin, are you ready?
Yes, I think.
Okay, Yasmin, go ahead.
What I love about Mexican food, one thing I don't like is cook.
All right. Can you repeat the first one again?
The first,
Yeah, number 1.
what I love about Mexican food.
What? If I translate this to Spanish, es lo que me gusta de la comida mexicana. Como que para, like you didn't finish.
Green enchiladas. I love about. Okay.
Go ahead.
About green enchiladas.
What I love about green enchiladas?
Oh, I love green enchiladas.
What I love about Mexican food is the green enchiladas. Lo que me gusta de la comida mexicana son las enchiladas verdes.
Me gusta todo.
All right. So what would you say? Don't say the green enchiladas. You would say what? Is
Everything.
Yes. Very good. What I love about Mexico is everything. And the next one is what?
One thing I don't like is cook.
It's cook. All right. So one thing you don't like. So you have the verb to be right there, right? So you need to use the verb ing. What would you say there? What would you say there?
Verb ing.
Verb ing. Like this.
But in the formula, it's what clause be no verb. No put verb ing.
Yes. So, Yasmin, do you remember a while ago we said that verb ing is a noun? Is a noun, right? Now, this is difficult. This is difficult because in Spanish, una cosa que no me gusta es cocinar, el verbo en forma infinitiva. But in English, you cannot say it like that. One thing I don't like is cooking. It's cooking.
Okay.
Or you can say this. One thing I don't like is to cook. To cook. All right. Give me another example with one thing I don't like. Okay. You know, write it down and then we will discuss it. Andres, you ready? Andres,
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
tell me.
What I love about American food is the Krispy Kreme donuts.
Nice.
And one thing I don't like is wash the dishes.
One thing I don't like is what?
Or is washing
Washing. Yes.
the dishes. Sorry.
Very good. Very good. And Jackie?
What I love about Acapulco is the coconut candies. One thing I don't like is the weather.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So look. Yasmin, are you ready?
No.
Okay. Let me know when you are ready. In the meantime, Jackie, Andres, and Ismael, copy these sentences onto a piece of paper. Okay. Please copy these 4 sentences. These are going to be your homework. All right. For your homework, you need to complete these 4 sentences. Complete the 4 sentences. For example, what I'm really interested in right now is YouTube. Okay, is YouTube. Something I don't care about anymore is Pokemon. Because in the past, I really loved Pokemon, but now I don't care about it. What I really want to do in life is teach as many people as possible. Now here I can use only the verb because I have to do. To do. All right? So I want you to remember that. If you have to do, then you can use the verb in regular form. I'm going to write a note over here. If you have to do, just use the regular verb. And what I love about my family is that they are very supportive. All right? Yasmin, are you ready?
I have the first part. I love about psychology is the behavior cognitivo conductual.
Oh my gosh. Okay, nice.
One thing I don't like. My teacher. I don't know.
Okay, the only thing I don't like is my teacher. Okay,
No,
okay.
no, it's really.
All right, all right. I love you too. I know you're not talking about me. I thought you were talking about your psychology teacher.
Yes, yes. No, no. No one. I love I love my teachers.
Nice. Well, all right, guys. This is going to be your homework. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? It's a difficult lesson. In the beginning, I said, it's an easy lesson. But it's just to motivate you. Really is difficult. But it's okay because we have time to practice. It's just one little lesson. Okay? So try it. And if you have a doubt, you can always send me a message. Always, and I will answer it as soon as possible. All right? Well, I will see you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. All right?
See you.
Bye, guys.
See you.
See you.